Hello friends, in today's class we'll see the next chapter, that is chapter 14, factorization of standard 8. Okay, now write the factors of 16. Now when I'm asked to write the factors of 16, I should see in which numbers table does 16 come. 16 comes in 2 times table. How many times? 2 into 8 is 16. Similarly, 16 comes in 4 times table. How many times? 4 into 4 is 16. And 16 comes in 16 times table, that is 16 into 1 is 16. So all these are the factors of 16. The factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. I hope you understood what I meant by the word factors. Okay. Now, similarly, write the factors of 12. In which numbers table does 12 come? It comes in 2 times table. 2 into 6 is 12. 3 into 4 is 12. So, what are the factors? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So, these are the factors of 12. I hope you get it. So, now let us take the same thing in the case of algebraic expressions. We have learnt about algebraic expressions in our previous chapters as well as in the lower classes. Okay. Now consider this expression 5xy plus 3x. Now you can express 5xy. What are the factors of 5xy? The factors of 5xy are 5, x and y. Isn't it? What do you mean by 5xy? I mean 5 into x into y. Isn't it? So the factors of 5xy are 5x and y. Similarly, the factors of 3x is 3 and x. Okay. Now let us consider another expression 3x into x plus 2. Here, how is this written as 3 into x minus x plus 2? Isn't it? So, 3 into x plus 2. So, the factors are 3, x and x plus 2. I hope you get it. Here, x plus 2 is comes under a bracket. So, we'll maintain it as it is. Okay. Now let us go to the next this. To do the factorization of expressions, we first follow the first method, which is the method of common factors. Okay. Now let us see how we will factorize 2x plus 4. Now 2x can be written as 2 into x and 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So when I write 2x by 4, how do I write 2 into x plus 2 into 2. So are there any common factors or are there any common terms in these both things? 2 is common in both the terms, isn't it? So I can remove the 2 outside. 2 is common in both the terms. So 2 into x plus 2 into 2 can be written as, when I take out 2 from this, x remains, isn't it? So x I'll write here. When I take a 2 out of this, I get this another 2 is remaining, so it is x plus 2. So what are the factors of 2x plus 4? It is nothing but 2 and x plus 2. I hope you got how we did this. So it is 2 into x plus 2. That is the factor of this expression. Now let me factorize another term, that is 5xy plus 10x. Now how do we write 5xy? We can write 5xy as 5 into x into y, and 10x can be written as 2 into 5 into x, isn't it? 10 can be written as 2 into 5 into x. Now what are the common terms in both these terms? 5 and x is common in both the things, isn't it? So 5 and x are common. So let me take the common terms outside. 5 into x into y plus 5 into x into 2. So I remove my 5 into x outside. Here y is remaining. I write y here. Here 2 is remaining. I write my 2 here. This plus sign comes over here. I hope you get it. There is a plus sign, isn't it? That is what we write it here. So the answer is 5x into y plus 2. So this is the method of common factors. Now similarly, using the same method, we are asked to factorize for this expression x squared yz plus x y squared z plus xy z squared. Now this can be, the first term can be written as x into x into y into z, the first term. The second term can be written as x into y into z. The third term can be written as x into y into z. Now what are the common terms in the three terms that is given here? X, y and z are common, isn't it? So what I can do is, I can take out my x, y, z outside. So what will, if I take out an x, a y and an z, what is remaining? X is remaining. So I'll write x into the bracket. When I remove an x, y and z, y is remaining. So I write this y. They are all joined by the plus symbol. I hope you get. So x plus y. I remove x, y and z from this expression. I get z. So the answer is x, y, z into x plus y plus z. I hope you understood this. Similarly, we will write this expression as 7 into a into a plus 14 can be written as 2 into 7 into a. Now what are the common terms? 7a is present here, 7a is present here. So I can write this as 7 into a, I'll take it out. A is remaining, I write here, I bring the plus here. 7 and a is taken out, only 2 is remaining. So this can be written as 7a into a plus 2. This is how we solve or factorize given an expression by taking out the common terms. Okay. Now we will see the next example, that is factorize 15p cube plus 15 plus 9q plus 225p. Now I can regroup it or rearrange the terms in such a way that 15pq plus 9q plus 15 plus 25. Why did I do it like that? Because in 15pq and in 9pq, q is common, and in 15 I can take out, and in 15 and 9 both of them are multiples of 3. Okay. Whereas when I combine this both, 5 is common in both these terms. Okay. So this way we can rearrange the terms. So how do I write 15 now? 3 into 5 pq plus 9 can be written as 3 into 3q plus 15 can be written as 3 into 5 plus 25 can be written as 5 into 5 into p. Now these first two terms, we will take the first two terms. What is common in these terms? 3 is common, 3 is common, q is common, q is common. So I take out 3q outside. What is remaining? 5p is remaining. I write 5p. The plus sign I write as it is, and 3 is remaining. I write 3 here. So 3q into 5p plus 3. This is the first term. First thing. Similarly, we will take these two terms. What is common? 5 is common in both these terms. So I take my 5 out. When I take 5 out, what is remaining? 3 is remaining. I write 3 here. I put the plus sign and then I write 5p. So this expression can be written as 3q into 5p plus 3 plus 5 into 5p plus 3. 5p plus 3 is common in both these terms. So I can bring that out, and 3q plus 5 I can write it within brackets. I hope you understood this step also. That is 5p plus 3 is common. So I take out 5p plus 3 and 3q plus 5 can be written like this. So this is how we factorize terms. Now let us take this example. This can be written as 2 into 3 into x into y minus 4 can be written as 2 into 4 into 2 into 2 into y. What are the common terms in this? 2 and y is common in both the terms. So I take my 2y outside. When I take 2y outside, what is remaining? 3x is remaining. I write the minus sign. I take out 2y from here, so it is 3x minus 2. Now I will take this one. I can write 9 as 3 into 3 into x plus 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Now what is common? 3 is common in both the terms. I will write it as minus 3 because I want to get a minus sign here. So minus 3 I take out means it becomes 3x minus 2. Okay, what do I get? 3x minus 2. So this is one equation and this is one, not equation, expressions. So combining a and b, I have, what do I have? 2y into 3x minus 2 minus 3 into 3x minus 2. This can be written as 2y minus 3 into 3x minus 2. I hope you get, this is how we solve equations. I hope you would have understood this method. So this is by regrouping, factorization by regrouping terms. That is, if I am given an expression 2xy plus 2y plus 3x plus 3, we can write this as 2xy can be written as 2 into x into y, 2y can be written as 2 into y. Now what is common in both the terms? 2y is common. So 2 into y into x plus, I am rearranging the order, that is all. 2 into y into x plus 2 into y. I take my 2y outside. So it becomes 2 into x plus 2y into 1. So I take 2y outside, it is x plus 1. Okay. Similarly for 3x plus 3, you can write it as 3 into x plus 1. So this is how I write the expansion. So 2y plus 3 into x plus 1 is how we get when we do factorization by regrouping terms. Thank you, friends.